Everybody, how's it going? Mark here, Backcountry Pipe. Been a while, but just down in the basement with my 7 Ellie fired up with a bowl of B94 Peretti's Burley Blend. Down to the last of it. And thought I'd pop on, make a video, do a little recap of a trip. Back from vacation, had a fantastic, busy family vacation. Left here in Nova Scotia, drove down to Bangor, spent the night in Bangor, which was cool. Been to Bangor many times, but got to go to Stephen King's, or drive by and check out Stephen King's house. Just the whole neighborhood there was pretty cool with some old houses. And we wanted to break up the drive for the kids because it was kind of our first long drive with the kids. From there, we left Bangor, drove down to Salem. Salem was fantastic. So much history with, the witch trials and everything like that. Could have spent more time there, but we were there for 3/4 of a day and did a trolley tour around town, which was like a little over an hour, and kind of got the history of it. We toured some of the graveyards where the witches were buried from the witch trials, and seen some of the houses and just the American history in Salem, aside from this witch trial stuff, was just unbelievable and blew my mind. Very, very much a historic New England town. And then from there into Boston for a couple days. So Boston was great. Went to North Boston, Little Italy, had some pizza, one of the oldest pizza places in Boston. Toured around a little bit. Did a Fenway Park tour. Back to Fenway Park for a game. Seen the Toronto Blue Jays through the Boston Red Sox, which unfortunately they lost 2-0, but still fantastic. Awesome seats. We were right behind the dugout, and memories for all of us to last a lifetime. So, and then we made the trip home, 11-hour trip from Boston directly home. And back to work tomorrow. Long weekend here, Labor Day. Back to work tomorrow. Kids back to school this week, starting Thursday. So, the leaves are just starting to get a little bit of a color change here now. We're losing that, the vibrant green that they had. And we're into autumn here, so one of my favorite times of the year, and certainly pipe season. I'm talking too much. Apologize. It's Burley fired up. So with that, I wanted to share a couple purchases I have. Pipe related, of course. I won't go into any cigar details really, but I got a bit of a fondness for Peretti's a little bit, and I was there earlier this spring when I was down on a work trip, but I got to be there again this trip. There's the bag, L.J Peretti's, and I'll go over some of the purchases that I had and my experience there. My experience at L.J Peretti's this time could possibly be the best tobacconist experience I ever had. And I know there's lots of mixed feelings and talks out there with just kind of the Bostonian kind of atmosphere, or the directness of that shop. Went in there this time and it was just phenomenal. Todd Bergman, I believe his name was there, pipe carver. Chatted with him. He went over all kinds of different blends and just was in a mood to chat. And it was fantastic. So pleasant. I mean, I looked at the cigars there, picked up a couple cigars. But just the conversation I had with him and the other gentleman that was there, and it was almost like I knew them forever. So I'm not sure what was different about this time. I seen Steve in the background. He was kind of doing his thing down in the back room. But we talked pipe tobaccos and various things. It was just a fantastic trip. So got some pipe cleaners. Of course, need those. Picked up, because I've seen a lot of talk on this, and I've never had it before. Managed to get myself a tin of H&H Old Dark Fired, the tin date of September 23. So be looking forward to trying that sometime. Finally found me some Bob's Chocolate Flake. No date on this tin, but I remember I had an ounce of this I bought over in Scotland last year. So I've often thought about it since. I've never had it since. So looking forward to trying this. I was also on the search for Gout and Hogarth rum flake, but I had no luck finding that anywhere. I got a few various cigars. Also, something I've been looking for. Friends of the UK have been really onto these, especially Truck and Piper Bob, and finally got me some Toscanos Rosa cigarellos. Looking forward to trying these. 5 cigars. It's like $18 US for this pack, but been a lot of chatter across the pond of people enjoying these. And Toscanello Rosso, gonna give these Kentucky leaf Italian cigars a try. And then Peretti's tobacco. So I wanted something different, kind of that I never really had before, and that's kind of where I got chatting with them so much. Got a pack of No Name Peretti's blend, which has a little bit of a floral smell to it. Very different. Haven't tried it yet, but looking forward to trying that. And when it was all said and done, and you know, I was talking with Todd about the various blends and this and that, he gave me a sample, almost an ounce here of ampersand flake. So I believe that's a Virginia Cavendish, but it's, you know, it's not a flavored Cavendish. It's natural Cavendish, I believe. So looking forward to trying that as well. Both smell amazing. But with that, my you know, prized possession of the trip, it's a new pipe. And I've been looking on, you know, I've things that, you know, over across the pond, you know, the Falcons, and there's all kinds of, you know, pipes that struck my interest, but I've been really holding out in case I got to Peretti's and found a pipe I liked. Well, I did. Peterson, of course, as you can tell. And this is the latest and the newest edition. There it is. It is a Peterson 212. Beautiful looking pipe. Nice shape. Probably my first bent pipe like this. And but it's a Peterson L.J Peretti Park Square. I'm not sure if you can tell there, but it has a L.J Peretti stamped in the silver. And Park Square. Peterson's of Ireland. Peterson's Dublin, Park Square, made in Ireland. 221. They polished up the silver band for me and the stem and everything before I got it, but this was one of their Park Square series that came out this year. And yeah, I went in, they had two left, this shape and another shape. And so yeah, I jumped on this, and this will be a, you know, a prize pipe from travel that I'll have forever. Not overly big, but it's a nice classic Peterson shape, and probably be really good for some more full flavored blends. So not sure we're gonna enjoy this yet, but I'm really happy to have this pipe with the memories attached to it, you know. And I can't say enough about such a good time in Boston with the family, and just the baseball history and everything like that. So yeah, it was great. I also got a box of cigars along the way, some Henry Clays, which is an old faithful, just Henry Clay Barrivas, you know, 42 by 5 by 42, you know. But for this video, I just really wanted to share the pipe purchases, and happy with this Peterson. You know, the conversation, the experience I had at Peretti's was second to none, which is going to surprise a lot of people that watch this video. You know, I got a couple of Peretti blends. I was holding off on the blends more so to get a pipe, but with you know, you're only allowed so many cigars, so much pipe tobacco to come back. So with those Toscanellos that I've been really wanting to try, the H Old Dark Fired, Bob Chocolate Flake, you know, I probably had about half a dozen loose cigars that I picked up as well, and yeah, and the Henry Clays. So fantastic trip back home, safe and sound. And here we are, kind of getting into autumn. School starts, like I mentioned, this week, and yeah, for me, autumn's almost kind of seems like the start of a new year, because everything, you know, starts fresh with school and all this. So it's good. It's good. Next week, off to Vancouver for work for just really a day. I fly out on Monday all day to get there, do a course for a day, and then come back on the overnight flight back Wednesday morning. So Monday to Wednesday. So it's going to be a quick trip. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Hope you're all well. Experience at L.J Peretti's was just fantastic. So see you on the next video. Cheers.